Buffalo Bills are entering the 2024 season still with heavy expectations despite a lot of departures over the offseason. The biggest storyline for the Buffalo Bills will be replacing Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis through Josh Allen establishing the number one and the number two wide receiver on his team. The presumed number one wide receiver could be first round pick Keon Coleman, who's everybody's starting to be a little bit more high on. They replaced Diggs and Davis with veterans like MVS, Mac Hollins, and Curtis Samuels, who are older in the wide receiver room, but are more so like complimentary number three type wide receivers, maybe number two, depending on the team. Also, they have a young tight end, Dalton Kincaid, who they picked very high in the first round. So establishing the wide receiver core going into the season and beyond is the number one thing for the Buffalo Bills. As far as breakout player, I'm looking at cornerback Collier Elam, former first round pick from a couple years ago. He's going into his third season. He dealt with injuries last year, only played in a few games, played special teams in the playoffs. This is like a make it or break it year for him. They were very high on him, hence why they picked him in the first round. But so far, he has not blossomed in the role they need him to blossom in. With them losing Tre'Davious Wright to my Los Angeles Rams, somebody has to step up and fill that void at corner, and it has to be him. If he don't get it done this season, there could be a scenario where he gets traded. Now, as far as win prediction, the Buffalo Bills, looking at their schedule, should be able to win 9 to 10 games this season. I think Josh Allen is talented enough to carry the team into some victories, although he doesn't have his top two wide receivers from last year. Also, there are a lot of changes going on with this team, especially on the defensive front, losing a couple pieces. You got Von Miller, who's aging, so they're looking to establish younger presence on their defense, on the defensive side of things. But they still have good players, good enough to compete. I don't know if 9, 10 wins get them a playoff spot, especially in the tough AFC. But for right now, I think the Bills are a 9 to 10 win team. And I picture them as a fringe playoff team going into the season.